Okay folks, so here's the wrap up on the second attempt to run Tidewater Torchy, the charcoal retort. If you watched the second video I posted, you probably know from the look of things right now that we failed again to fully go into retort mode as we planned. I loaded it up this morning and put in the new retort pipe that in the previous video I showed how I had opened up that pipe a lot to allow for substantially more airflow. Well, when we got it going this time, we boiled off all the water, went into retort mode, and boy, let me tell you, the history major radically underestimated the amount of airflow that comes off of about a cubic meter of hot wood. And it's pretty obvious now that that the retort pipe that I have here is undersized. Even under pressure, you know, it won't convey nearly the amount of gas that it needs to. So what happened was I got it up and into retort mode, and it was, man, it was a sight to behold. It was running like a jet, and it sounded like a jet. But there was pressure building up in the main chamber, which is not good because we don't want pressure. And the door seal blew, and after that I had to throw open the vent at the top, the flue, just to relieve the pressure. Since we'd already reached well into pyrolysis temperature, you know, it just continued on its own without any additional fuel. It's about 8:30 in the evening now. It hit retort mode at about 4 p.m. So it's more than 4 hours later, and at the cold end of the retort, which is by the door, we're still at about 265 centigrade. So that's pretty hot. I guess, I mean, the good news is that the thing basically works, and I know how to, you know, adjust it. I think we've got a plan for how we're going to replace this retort tube valve with one that is a full 4 inches, excuse me, just like the flue. Because even when it was in the most sort of aggressive jet-like phase of off-gassing, that 4 inches there was enough to off-gas the chamber and not permit any pressure to build up. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of adapt this with a 4-inch pipe that goes into the burn tube, and then be able to select between venting to the top, out the top, which is what we would do when at the vapor end of things, when it's just steam that's coming off, and then switch a damper up there by the flue to send the gas into the retort when we're in retort mode. So that's going to take us offline for a little while, but once we get that done, I'll be back with you, and we're going to try to run it again.